It's Lori the Armchair Chef. I have an update. Um, Welcome to my channel, and I would like to give an update on my quick and easy project. I have a playlist that I have saved a whole bunch of videos on the internet, on the YouTube, that have claimed to be quick and easy, fast, for beginners. Um, You know what? I did go out and do a search for hard crochet patterns. There's not as many out there as there are quick and easy, but they do have some listed as advanced, for not for beginners, intermediate. So, but there's not as many as people claiming to be quick and easy. Now, I've noticed of the ones I've been doing, a lot of them are easy. Not all of them are quick, because of the stitch and the involvement and the attention you have to pay to it. It's not quick. Well, this one that I did was from Blossom. And let me show it to you. Let me share my screen and you can see it. This would be the ridged chevron that I picked last time I made on my list. And this is a back loop only. It's a 25 plus 5 stitch. So this ridge would be 11 and 11, 3 on the top, and then you've got 2 on each side. That would be 5. Yeah, there's 3 on the top, you lose 2 on the bottom, and then there's 2 on each side. So that gives you 30, I guess. If you, those of you who, do your patterns and you do the math and stuff. So it's about 30. So what I did was I did 3 ridges, which was 75, because I didn't want to make it too big, because really it's supposed to be quick and easy and I don't want to make a whole blanket. But I did have a question last time what I wanted to use. Did I want to make it a rainbow and use my 4-weight, or use the Blossom that I have that's a 5-weight, a real 5-weight that is never really going to look, the pattern is never really going to look like it because I'm not knitting it. But it's really pretty and it's really soft. So I decided what to do was do the Blossom, because it was a real 5. And I'm using an 8mm hook, which, is that what it said on the label? Yeah, the label said 8mm. This is the Bloss, or the Bloom Chunky. Last time this was on sale, I picked up 3 colors, 2 of each. This one ended up being Tulip. And does it have a pattern inside? No, it just talks about this. But yeah, if you do it knitting, it has a very pretty pattern that comes out. But crocheting doesn't do that. But it's still pretty. So let me show you what I got so far. Look at this. Let me stop sharing for a minute so you can get the picture. This turned out very pretty. It's very soft. It's very loose. It's not tight. I was having trouble with it sort of stretching while I was doing it because it was an 8 hook, so all the stitches were loose. But the dimensions on this turned out to be just right. Let me get my tape measure and give you, I used 1 ball. 1 ball is 218 yards. I did 75 stitches. And the size ended up being, I'll measure this for you. course, I couldn't have done this first, right? I thought about it, but then I decided I just pushed the button and started the video. Ends up being about 31 inches. Wait. I don't know how far you want to stretch it, but maybe 31 inches. And then it made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 rows. And 17 rows from peak to bottom of peak is 14 inches. So you have 14 inches long, 31 inches wide, which is pretty good. So if you keep going and do 2 of them, you're going to get 28 by 30, which is not quite big enough for a blanket per se. You would even want a baby blanket bigger than that. Maybe 3 balls, maybe, which would be 30, 40, 42 by 31. Wouldn't that be a good baby blanket size? So 3 balls and this pattern. And the cool thing is both sides look different because it's back loop only. And that makes one side stand out. Each row stands out differently. So each side looks different. Watch this. Boom. Different. I think that's very cool. So there really is no wrong side, just whichever side you like better. And it could be recliner size if you want to keep going. So what I decided to do is I'm going to add this. There's really nothing I can make out of just this one section. Even if I put it in half, which would be perfect because it lines up, this really would be too small for a pillow. It's a lot smaller than it looks. So what I thought, it's too small for a scarf. What I'm going to do is add this to my Honeydew bucket projects. And every time and when I draw it out, I'm going to add another ball. One ball takes about 2 days. It took me 2 days because, I only work on it for about maybe 3 or 4 hours at a time. So one ball doing this is maybe about 6 hours at my pace. And my hands get a little sore. So, because I had a rough day at work Sunday. So my hands were sore to begin with. And so, I'm just kind of taking it easy. You can see I just kick it back tonight. And I just wanted to finish this. And while I was doing it, I decided that this is going to be a honey bucket project. So I'm going to stick a paper inside my honey bucket, and it's going to say Blossom Zig Zag, and that'll be this project. So I have 6 balls. So the next time I do this, the only ball I'm going to put in there with this is the one that matches it. The one that's left. So the other ones I probably won't use for anything, but I'm only going to put one in there so I don't have to use a huge container. Because at that time, I will decide then what I'm going to do. If I'm just going to do 4, because 3 seems weird. Well, I have 6 balls, so I could do 3 and 3 and make 2 blankets eventually. Because I do like this. I really like this soft. This is perfect baby blanket stuff. You could just go around it, make a little border just to bring it all together in a contrasting color. I'm not sure what you guys do with zigzags when you finish them. I'm not quite sure if you just go around and do a single or something just to give it more support. I will have to look into that later when I'm ready to finish it, but my sides turned out pretty good. I only lost count a couple times, and I was counting because it's 11 in between the peak and the valley. So I got to 1 and I ended up with 12. I'm like, what the hell did I get to? I didn't count because I thought, well, I'm doing okay. No, it's the little 2 on the end. You do two doubles and then a skip one just to keep this straight, I guess. So that's, I think, where I got into my trouble. But I did okay. I didn't wait till it was really warped to fix it. This side's pretty straight. And you still have your sections of flowers in here on one side, and then the other side, it's more. There's pinks and purples. It coordinates with it. And this is the color tulip, the bloom chunky. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make this a WIP and put this in my Honeydew bucket list and do probably 2 more sections on it, which would be make it a good baby blanket size. So I'll have one if anybody ever has a baby, but I won't have 3 balls of this unless I decide to get some and buy one of each. That way the 3 balls I know will make a blanket. I might go out and look for some and see if I can that'll match the ones that I have, because I only bought these 3. They were on sale somewhere. So I'll go out and look and see if I can find some. I'll put some in a cart. You know how you put stuff in the cart and then they send you coupons for it if you don't buy it? So I will probably find it wherever it's at, put it in a cart, and then see if a sale comes up or something, or they send me coupons. So I'll do that. So I'll make sure I have 3 of each so I could do a blanket in each pattern, because it would be really nice. I think they're all, no, one of them is a blue and a gray. So that could be more of a boy color. And then the other one is all kinds of really pretty colors. So, yeah, so I have like maybe 2 girl patterns and 1 boy pattern. So yeah, that's gonna be my the end of my quick and easy list. So let me go pick another pattern. That was nice. 2 days and I'm done with that one. And let me move me over here. So now I'm getting getting better. I'm figuring out how to do this. If I share, I have to go in and select the screen or the window that I want to share. Otherwise, you're not going to see it. So pick a number between 1 and 269.
Here's a number between 1 and 269. It's 241.
Yay, the bottom. Go to the bottom. Or I could just reverse it. No, let's just go to the bottom. So I rewatched the crochet along that Robin is going to do with Roaming with Rover, and I've decided to go ahead and do that one. What I did was I took a look at the playlist. I went to the web page, and she has a playlist with all those videos in it. So I downloaded that. I saved that one to my playlists so I can use that, because I have to do a tutorial. Otherwise, I screw everything up. If I just go by a written pattern, and then what I'm probably going to do is I have to figure out how much we use of each color and then decide what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to use my Dollar Tree yarn. I haven't used it for anything. I have tons of it that I've been buying, and I have it all separate. I have all the Dollar Tree yarn separate because I never wanted to put that in any of the giveaway boxes or the mystery boxes. So I have that all, tons of colors, and it's all worsted weight. So I thought maybe I'll just use my Dollar Tree yarn because they're small balls and you only do like 1 row of each color, maybe, or 2 rows of each color. So I will dig that out and take a look at it and see how much I have. Oh, that's a cute hat. Look at that blue and yellow one. It's bright. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. Are we at the bottom yet? Yeah, that's 1 month ago. Oh, what did what did Echo say?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Echo, what was the number you gave me?
My lucky number is 5. I hope my luck is just like it, never ending.
I can check my phone. Let me everything that I do is in my app. It was 241. Yeah, your history of everything you've asked her. Oh, you can't see it. It's saved inside the app. So, and 69 minus 41 is 28. So I have to go up 28. Okay, this is Avery Lane Creations. I'll subscribe to her and I'll like this. So this is one that was 3 years ago, but it only has 2,000 views, which is not very much for something that's 3 years old. So, let me go back and see what it looks like. That's pretty in that yarn. It looks like just a plain old normal beanie. If this is single or double. I mean, a lot of people do the same pattern, so I'm curious, how are they not copying somebody else's pattern if it's all the same hat and the basic technique's the same? So how is that not doing somebody else's stuff? I don't know, because almost all of these top-down beanies are done the same, right? Unless it has a same as all the other hats I've been doing. Anyway, that one's very pretty. It looks like she uses a 4, so I can use some of my 4-weight yarn and I'll make another hat. Maybe this one will turn out this time. You know how that goes. This should be a one-night beanie. So, okay. Don't think I'll work on this one tonight. I think I'll work on my other project I have going, which would be my honey bucket list, my purple chevron. Now, instead of just waiting to finish that one, what I might do is just finish off the balls of yarn that I'm using right now, which would be this section, and then I'll do what I'm doing with this other one, is I'll put it back in to work on it again at another time, because I don't want to waste 6 months doing a blanket. I have other things I'm going to need to do. I have to do my mystery project. I'm going to do Glenda's blanket kit, and I want to do Robin's crochet along. So I think what I'm going to do with some of these big projects, just do it in a section and then put it back. And then when I pull it again, I'll bring it out. Because there's nothing, none of those have deadlines. All the other stuff really kind of has a semi-deadline. Glenda's doesn't, but there's others that do. So, okay, that's what I decided to do. Now, I haven't seen anybody else playing with me and going along and making what I choose. Wouldn't that be kind of fun if somebody else made one and we can compare and see what they look like? Nobody else ever makes what I pick. So why don't somebody do that? And you can show me what you made and see how much better it is than what I made. Okay. Thanks for watching. And I will, let's see, what do I have next that's coming out? Today's my Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Hey, if I get the hat done, I'll have another video. Okay? All right. Bye. Thanks for watching.